The most high-profile race on your ballot this year is for who will lead Onondaga County for the next 4 years. Citrus TV's political reporter Luke Radel is here in studio with an exclusive interview. Luke, good evening.
Zach and Chalet, only 4 people have ever held the job of Onondaga County Executive, and none of them were Democrats. So Bill Kinne is hoping to make history on election night and unseat Republican incumbent Ryan McMahon. He sat down with us for a one-on-one interview in studio earlier today. We started off by discussing his harsh words for McMahon during their News Channel 9 debate this week.
The present county executive has a habit of acting like a dictator and not working with people.
Pretty sharp rebuke there of Ryan McMahon. How has he acted like a dictator, and how would you lead differently if elected to be county executive?
Well, he controls who you talk to, and I don't like that. I should be able to talk to anyone I want. That's one thing. And when he doesn't get his way, he acts like a child.
In that debate, you also said, in relation to the Micron project, that the county executive, quote, happened to be in the right place at the right time. Is it really as simple as that, or was there any work that you would credit to the county executive for bringing the Micron project here to central New York?
Look at it. Any county executive would have done the same thing. I mean, we need that. We need that project. It's going to change us. He's right about that. It's a game changer. So, I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing him. I don't mean to, anyways. It's just that I think anyone would have worked to get that project here.
Yeah. Another project on the horizon that's become quite controversial is the proposed aquarium. I pressed the county executive earlier this month on the argument that the $85 million that they're going to spend on the aquarium project could go to other issues like lead poisoning. Let's take a listen to some of what he had to say to me.
For some of the legislators, and specifically one to criticize that, why did you vote against the 2023 budget that had the most lead funding ever then? And you've been around for 25 plus years. How come you didn't do anything about this the other 25 years? All of a sudden you're concerned about it, right? So some of the critics need to do a better job on their homework, right? They got to learn how the budget works. You know, they got to be able to, if you're going to criticize on an issue today, that's a hot button issue. Where have you been over the last 3 decades when you were in the same role?
He didn't mention you by name there, but it seemed like some pretty sharp critiques.
Clearly talking about me.
Yeah. How do you respond to that? How do you respond?
Well, first of all, I voted against the 2023 budget because he spent $85 million on an aquarium that could have been used to help the people of this community. Plain, simple, very simple. It was a clear choice to me. As far as the other stuff about lead poisoning, I've worked behind the scenes for lead poisoning for years. As a general rule, the county has taken a no hands-on approach. He has changed that, so that's a positive for him. He's trying to help out now, and that's a good thing. But you know, in this year's budget, 2024's budget, has $16 million for boat ramps on Onondaga Lake, and $2 million for lead poisoning. To me, that's a discrepancy.
Yeah. Early voting starts tomorrow in the county executive race and in a whole bunch of other local elections. What's your last message in the 30 seconds we have here to voters out there that might be heading to the polls tomorrow, especially young people out there?
Please go out and vote. Local elections are very important. They determine a lot of things that's going to affect you the rest of your life. Please vote, and I hope you consider me.
Mr. Kinne, thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to have you back on soon. Guys, we'll have full team coverage on November 7th at 10 p.m. here at Citrus TV, and we've invited Kinne's opponent, Ryan McMahon, on the show for an interview. We're hopeful he'll be here with us in studio very soon. Guys?